Hey guys, welcome back to Elden Ring. Today we're gonna be doing the Subterranean Shunning-Grounds. But before we do that, I figured I would give you guys some updates. I farmed quite a bit and I also traded for some runes with the good people of Reddit. And so now I am level 216. Let me go to the level up screen so you can see my actual stats before any buffs. So yeah, I mean, you can read these obviously, but I have 80 vigor, 35 mind, 30 endurance, 25 strength, 25 dexterity, 60 intelligence, 25 faith, and 15 arcane. 2000 health. We're rocking 2000 health, 200 FP, and 130 stamina. So that's pretty cool. What else did I do? I bought a bunch of upgrade stones. I bought enough smithing stones and enough somber smithing stones to upgrade 5 weapons each. Um, just for the DLC, as you can imagine. I want to have some upgrade materials to play around with the DLC weapons. When the DLC comes out, I doubt I will want to upgrade more than 10 weapons because, well, you know, I am quite specific in my tastes. Yeah, I doubt I'll have to upgrade, or I want to upgrade more than 10 weapons. What else did I do? I went around and upgraded my flask. As you can see, I have 14 flasks total plus 12. That is the maximum level. I also cleaned up my inventory a little bit, and I only have you know, the weapons that I'm gonna use. I have to clean it up some more apparently, but yeah, I cleaned up the inventory a bit and essentially got ready for the DLC. I also killed Smaragd, which is the dragon next to Royal Lucaria in Liurnia, and got his sort of magic breath. I figured I would have, you know, a ranged option, and we're gonna make good use of it. Um, and yeah, I chose Smaragd because it's a magic spell. I was gonna say Ash of War. It's a magic spell, so it goes really well with our 60 intelligence. So yeah, I think those are all the updates that I have for you. I can't think of anything else. We just essentially we leveled up quite a bit. We are now really strong, and I'm confident in whatever this game has to throw at me from now on. So anyway, those are the updates. I just thought I would let you guys know because it's quite a jump in in progression from last time. So I wanted to explain that. But anyway, I hope you will enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so here we are in the Leyndell, capital of Ash, and to reach the Subterranean Shunning-Grounds, you need to just go downhill, essentially between these two buildings over here, and there will be a massive hole in the ground, also known as a manhole or a sewage pipe or whatever. But anyway, we just need to drop down and get to the site of grace. So if you didn't know, the Shunning-Grounds are essentially the sewer system of Leyndell. We get the Crimson Amber Medallion here, which gives us way more health. So I might swap to that in future videos. But yeah, here we are at the Subterranean Shunning-Grounds. As I said, these are the sewers of Leyndell. I talked about this a little bit, I think, in the Leyndell video, but we are doing them today. As you can see, they are accessible even or even through the capital of Ash. You can, of course, access them in the regular capital as well. I didn't show that in the original video because I didn't feel like it. I suppose I don't even remember why I didn't show that, but I didn't. It's quite interesting if you go here before Farum Azula, before you burn the Earth Tree. The city teases you a little bit about the sewer. Like there is some canals in and around the entrance to the Subterranean Shunning-Grounds, and you can be fooled in thinking, oh, they just put some sewers in Leyndell to give the impression of the city's infrastructure, but no, they have an actual sewer system, as you can see. I mean, I don't know how functional this would be as a sewer system. Not very, I would guess, but I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this area is very easy to miss in the regular Leyndell, because you just have to jump down or climb down a well uh, somewhere in a corner. It's very inconspicuous, which is very weird. But it's also something that From Software likes to do, is to hide entire areas uh, in easy to miss areas. So I suppose, or easy to miss places, I should say. And they did the same with the Shunning-Grounds. They're obviously much easier to find in the capital of Ash, but still you have to know about them, right? But anyway, as you can see, the sewers, this stage of the sewers is full of these. I don't know what are these called. Are these imps? I think they're called imps, and yeah, they're just imps hanging all over the place, waiting to ambush you. So that sucks. And you know, even with my stats, and my damage, I have 800 AR on my Zweihander. I'm still not one-shotting these guys. So you can imagine coming here at the right time, I guess, or earlier in any case. It would just be torture, because you just wouldn't do enough damage. Like, I'm still not doing enough damage as far as I'm concerned, because I'm two-shotting these guys. I can one-shot them with a running heavy, I believe, or a charged heavy. I don't know, but anyway, I'm not one-shotting them with an R1, so that sucks. And beyond the imps, there are also these guys, the omens. These are called, but as you can see, they are very easily dispatched with waves of darkness. Like most things, they are easily dispatched by waves of darkness. So that's cool, because these guys otherwise do a lot of damage and are quite difficult to fight. So having a good Ash of War, or some way of dealing with them, is definitely recommended and something to consider. But yeah, what I like about this place is the level design. It has a lot of that classic From Software Dark Souls 1 level design philosophy, if you will, of a lot of shortcuts, a lot of layering of the levels. So that's pretty cool, and this is why I like exploring this area, even though, you know, aesthetically it's not the best thing in the world, and it will only get worse because it's just sewers, right? But the level design itself is pretty cool, so that it's very enjoyable for a From Software fan. And I suppose this also justifies the damage that the enemies do, because you know, even with all of my health and all of my damage, I'm still burning through flasks. But because the level design is so good, with so many shortcuts and so many paths from the grace, to and from the grace, you never feel like you are in danger of running out of heals, because you know the grace is always just around the corner, essentially. So that's pretty cool, and it's the same grace, which again, great level design. I love it. So anyway, I'm just dispatching these guys. I don't have to, I don't think, but I suppose I just wanted to work on my dispatching technique using Waves of Darkness, so I suppose it's good practice. But anyway, we just need to jump down, and this is where we enter the worst part of the sewers, which is this sort of feces area with the pipes and all that. We're not there yet, but we are fast approaching it. But yeah, as you can see, not even the rats die in one hit. They almost die in one hit, but not fully. So that sucks. They do die in one heavy attack, so I suppose that's a blessing. But I would have liked them to die in one light attack. But oh well. We go here for no reason, but I suppose I was just curious because I don't usually go through the Shunning-Grounds, and I do run through them on my way to what's at the end of them, which you will see. But I don't take my time with this area usually, so this was a good opportunity to sort of remember what the area is like and what the enemies are like. But yeah, these flowers, they just poison you, and they have a lot of health. Evidently, they have like 5,500 health or something. But again, we have Waves of Darkness to do good damage, and I also have Flame Cleanse Me for this exact situation of healing poison and Scarlet Rot. So that's pretty cool. I say tooting my own horn here. That's pretty cool of me to use this spell, right, guys? But yeah, just one more flower to go. Just one more Wave of Darkness. There you go. The flower is dead. Go on. Yes, now it's dead. Good. We heal the poison. Very good. Then we can go up here. Okay. It's cool that I have 35 mind, which is what dictates how much FP you have. And if you didn't know, if you have 38 mind, you can heal an entire blue bar with one blue flask if it's maxed out. So this is why I stopped at 35. I could have gone to 38 obviously, but 35 is I like it. I like 35 more as a number. So that's why I stopped at 35. Still a really good amount of FP, don't get me wrong. But yeah, you might be able to see the hand down into the ground and now out of the ground. So that was an ambush that failed, thanks to the message. But yeah, I had no idea what that purple shit does, but evidently it sort of freezes you, it ties you up, and you can't do anything. But it's fine. We're past it, and we got lost Ashes of War, which, if you didn't know, are used to duplicate Ashes of War. But yeah, we came out here for nothing because the door is locked, and I don't think I unlock it ever. Not in this episode anyway. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the Lost Ashes of War, you can use them to duplicate an Ash of War. Like for example, if you want Waves of Darkness on a second weapon, but you still want to keep it on the Zweihander, you can use a Lost Ash of War at the blacksmith, and he will be able to duplicate it, so you can have it on two weapons, which is pretty cool. Not extremely useful for PvE, obviously, but you know, for PvP, I suppose it's worth doing. But yeah, now we enter the nasty part of the sewers, in the literal sewers, in the literal sewer pipes, and there's shit all over the floor, and there's shit slugs. And shit everywhere, and it's literally shit because, yeah, I mean, they do look like corpses and skeletons and stuff, but there's shit. Trust me, if you can't see it, just trust me, it's there, it's shit. And the slugs are obviously meant to resemble feces as well, so that's nice, lovely, even. But yeah, I don't really know what to tell you about this area in terms of tips, other than be careful of the holes, because it's very easy to, you know, fall down those holes and get lost. I mean, it's easy to get lost in here anyway because it all looks the same. It's just a bunch of pipes, and I don't really have a mental map of this area. I'm just sort of, you know, stumbling through it. in my way to the end. But so this is why I can't really tell you, oh, you need to go here and make a right and then drop down and whatever. I don't know, and I never will probably. I've never known. But yeah, you can see Smaragd doing some breath, doing some good work. 2000 health, pretty good. Waves of Darkness, slightly better at like 4000 damage, but you know, you take what you can get. Yeah, Smaragd, his Stone Breath is obviously better for ranged attacks, and we will make good use of it in this episode, I believe, but evidently it's not that great against the Omens. But that's fine. We get various upgrade materials. As I said in the intro, I already have all the upgrade materials I could ever want or need. So I'm not really interested. I'm not gonna, you know, discard extra upgrade materials, but not really something that interests me anymore. But yeah, in this episode, while I was recording this, I was always amazed at the absolute hyper armor you can get through with Waves of Darkness. You can just trade with anything. You just don't get staggered, which feels nice, I suppose. It's good to know that you can get Waves of Darkness off and then figure out what to do from there. But yeah, as you can see, we unlock yet another shortcut. This portcullis at the end of the hallway, from further away from the Grace, and so now we get to rest again and keep going. Actually, I evidently changed my mind. I thought I don't need to rest yet, so I just unlocked the shortcut and keep going, I suppose. That was brave of me. I would not normally do that. I don't know why I did that this time, but you know, it works out, so don't worry. Or does it? Dun dun dun! But yeah, we'll see. So I just figured I would keep exploring. Again, I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that I must kill. So there's that. We come here, and this is the most dangerous area of the sewers, as far as I'm concerned. So it's good that we're getting it out of the way early. This sort of open area, just here. You have these guys. I don't know what these guys are called. These summoners or whatever. I don't know what they're called. But they are, you know, easily dispatched. But I'm sort of hesitating because I know there is a revenant in this area, and I don't have a healing item or a healing spell, a healing incantation with me. So I was considering on how to best kill it, and I decided on Waves of Darkness. Big surprise. But yeah, he dies. But I almost die also. So, you know, these revenants are not to be joked around with, are not to be messed with, because they can do a lot of fucking damage, and they also inflict a sort of a strong poison. It's stronger than regular poison, so it's almost Scarlet Rot. So that sucks. But luckily, I was able to you know, to kill the revenant. I was shitting myself. I have to be honest. I was shitting myself while fighting it. I was just sort of spamming, but thankfully I managed to kill it. I will equip a healing incantation for next time, or for, you know, future endeavors, because yeah, evidently you never know when you're gonna stumble upon a revenant, and you gotta be able to kill it quickly. If you don't know, if you cast a healing spell next to a if you try to heal essentially a revenant, they take massive damage, because they are a sort of an amalgamation of bodies, and so when you cast a healing spell on them, all those bodies are trying to break loose and sort of, you know, discombobulate and sort of become separated, and that obviously hurts the revenant. So I believe that's how it works. So yeah, the the greater the healing spell, or the greater the healing provided by the spell, the greater the damage you will do to the revenant. And you have if you have a blessing type incantation, the one that slowly regenerates your health, as opposed to one that just heals a chunk of your health, that will essentially poison the revenant, and he will take continuous damage. So that's something good to know. But even the most basic healing spell still does a lot of damage to the revenant, and most importantly, it stuns it for a critical. Yeah, this is why I would want and will get a healing incantation for future endeavors, because one of the future areas in this game is gonna have a lot of revenants. There is a particular area in the Halleck tree that has a bunch of revenants. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you will see. So I'll definitely be prepared for that. But yeah, we're done with the most dangerous area of the sewers. The worst has passed. So now we can explore more freely, because the worst we're gonna encounter is an omen, which we have seen is very easily defeated by the Waves of Darkness. But yeah, I'm kind of lost here. I don't really know where to go and what to do. I know what to do, but I don't know where to go and do it. So there's that. You just have to watch me run around these feces-covered sewers for a while. Get it? I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, you can watch this video as a guide, I guess, but as you can see, I'm back at the beginning. I don't even know where I am and where I'm going, so my advice would be to maybe find a better video if you're trying to figure out a way through the Shunning-Grounds. But yeah, I think I finally get my bearings here and can keep carrying on. I hope. I guess. I mean, I've been here like 5 times already, so it doesn't look like progress, but who knows? Maybe I figure it out now. I'm watching this and I still don't know what's gonna happen, because it all looks the same. I know I make it out of here eventually, so spoilers, but also I'm just reassuring you that this video is not just gonna be me wandering through these pipes, accomplishing nothing. We will make progress at some point, but yeah, I think we're out of the thick of it, and we can move forward with our lives. Yeah, I get back here at the shortcut, and I think I rest now and keep carrying on. I believe I would do it if as I'm watching this. I think I should do that, and apparently I do. Do I? I'm going for it. Am I gonna, do it? Yes, I do. I do believe I do it. It would be quite ridiculous if I didn't. But yeah, we sit back down. Very good. As you can see, I have 600,000 runes, but I could level up, but I also don't need to level up. Like, what am I gonna level up? I mean, I can always level up strength or dexterity or whatever and get even more damage. And maybe I'll think about doing that, but it's really not necessary. We're level 216, I think. So we're definitely a complete character at this point in time. So I mean, that's quite liberating in a way, because I don't need runes anymore. I don't need to level up. I don't need to upgrade anything. So yeah, I don't care about 600,000 runes. If I die, I die, and that's it. And if I do need runes for something, I can just go to Mogwin Palace and get a bunch of runes very quickly. But yeah, we killed this bug, this scarab. I don't know what it gives us. Somber 6. I guess I'll take it. Again, complete build, so not really interested in any of these items. But we got a piece of string, Do you have a piece of string? Because I do. But anyway, I don't know why I'm slowly going through here. I suppose it's good to do it for you know, the first time, just to show the area off. But trust me, I'm not gonna do this again. I'm just gonna run through it. But yeah, this is how we actually progress through here. If you thought the pipes are over, well, they're not. We still have another stage of pipes to go through. I don't think they're pipes, actually. I think they're slightly different. I think they're tunnels or something. But it's the same, like, vibe. It's the same thing. A bunch of tunnels that I don't know my way around. So that's fun, I'm sure. It was so much fun for me to go through it, and I'm sure it's so much fun for you to watch it, but, you know, it's the game. I have to show it off, right? So, you know, I was also too lazy to cut this up and make it interesting, because it would have been a mess. So yeah, you just get to enjoy me using Waves of Darkness on these, on this flower and these basilisks, which are very annoying because they death blight you. Which is kind of it's the curse from Dark Souls 1 and 3, and also 2. It's a meter that fills up, and when it fills up, you just die instantly. And there's nothing you can do about it. And thankfully, it's not like Dark Souls 1 where you get all sorts of penalties from being cursed. So that's a blessing, I suppose. But that's about the only blessing you get with curse. We got the Nomad Ashes. I don't even know what that is and why I should care about it. So I don't. But yeah, this was apparently just a waste of time. It was just to get the Nomad Ashes, which I was kind of pissed off about that, to be honest with you, because I don't care about the Nomad Ashes. I have the Mimic tier. Why would I give a fuck about any other ash? So yeah, we just need to ignore that and go through here. They're not pipes technically, but they are pipes. They are tunnels. They are, you know, they're made of bricks, but they are still pipes. So yeah, but this is the basilisk stage where you have a bunch of basilisks and they spit death blight at you, and it sucks because there's nothing you can do about it. I'm sure there's an item that helps you, you know, cure death blight build up, but I don't have it, evidently, because I get death blighted. I mean, it looks cool, you know, it's a cool looking death at least, so that's a good thing, but you know, not fun. I would I would rather not. Thank you very much. But you know, thankfully we do have the shortcut, so that's something. It's a relatively short run to our place of death, so we're gonna do that. So this is why I like all the level design in this area, because yeah, it feels like you've traveled far, but you know, because of the shortcuts, you know, it's easy to get back to where you died. And obviously we're just gonna run past everything. We're not gonna sit around and fight all of these random flowers and zombies, or whatever you call these slow guys. I don't know what you call them, but I know I'm not fighting them, so there's that. So anyway, we ran past the flowers, we ran past the zombies. I think I ran past the basilisk as well. I think I get pissed off and no, I don't get pissed off yet, but I do try to kill them, and I think I get the brilliant idea to use the glintstone breath here. Yes, I do, and so yeah, now we can just kill these guys much more easily. This guy is still alive. He's a survivor, but not anymore. He's dead, and we get our runes back for all that matters. We get to kill this guy as well, and figure out that, well, this door does not open from this side. Classic message. So yeah, we just need to carry on. That was the most dangerous area, I think, of this part of the sewers. The rest of it is pretty okay. There's not a lot of basilisks remaining, I believe. But we do have to fight this guy, so, you know, let's just do it. I don't know why I'm so sort of shy about it, but, you know, I was contemplating on, you know, using the Glintstone Breath, but I figured it doesn't do a lot of damage. Might as well just go in, get stuck in with Waves of Darkness. As you can see, I just take that hit. I just tank through the hit and cast Waves of Darkness. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. This guy is still at half health though, so we're just gonna do it again, I suppose. And he's dead now. And we get to reap the rewards. It's just random items, glass shards. I don't even know what you do with that. The Omen Bairn, it's an item that casts that yellow flame bullshit that he has. I go through the inventory here trying to show it off, but I just couldn't find it. So I don't show it off, I suppose. But, you know, you get to watch me fumble through the inventory because I forgot to edit this part out, so there you go. But we're past that. It's fine, and we can carry on with the many ladders of this level, this area. And I believe we get to unlock another shortcut now. Yes, we do unlock the shortcut that is right in front of the Grace. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I get confused here somehow. I don't know why, but that's fine. We get to unlock the shortcut and rest back down because, man, you burn through healing in this area because everything does a lot of damage and there's a lot of ambushes. But yeah, we rest back up, and I get confused here, I believe, because I didn't know which way to go. I go this way again. I don't know why, because I have to go through the shortcut, but you know, I suppose we get to watch this again. We get to watch me run past everything again and end up in the same spot. So that this is a bit stupid, but you know, it's part of the process. It's part of what Elden Ring is, and it's part of who I am as a person, apparently. So so yeah, we're just running past here, and after this, I don't even know. There is another area in this area down at the bottom, I believe, and it has a bunch of yeah, as you can see, I'm just running past everything. But there's another area at the bottom which has a bunch of those shrimp that you see in Liurnia, or technically they're crayfish. The sniper lobsters, I suppose, is what the people are calling them. But I don't know how to get there, and I don't want to go there anyway. But there is some upgrade materials over there, and there's also catacomb, I believe. So that's pretty cool, but not something I am interested in. But yeah, now I figure out that I have to go this way instead of going back to the Grace and just running in circles for all eternity. So that was very nice of me to figure that out. That was very productive, I would say. But yeah, this is yet another section of the Shunning-Grounds, the section where we're on top of the pipes. And we get to fight the imps like we did in the beginning. It's the sort of the area above the beginning. So there's that. Again, a lot of imps, a lot of ambushes, a lot of damage. Like, look how much damage I took from one throwing knife from an imp. Like, that's insane. That's an insane amount of damage. But you know, it's an endgame area, I suppose. I don't know if it scales. Like if you come here before Leyndell turns to ash, if the enemies are scaled down, and if you come here after Farum Azula, the enemies do more damage. I don't know if that's the case. I don't think so, but I also don't know. Anyway, I get a bit confused here again. I don't know why, because I just have to. I think I was looking around to go down to the area that I just described with the sniper lobster, but then I decided against it because I just didn't want to deal with it, and there's nothing really down there. I mean, there is some smithing stones, I believe, and a catacomb, but I don't know what's in the catacomb. I think it's an ulcerated tree spirit that drops a golden seed, but I obviously don't need the golden seeds because my flask is maxed out. But anyway, we're back in the pipes. Again, not pipes because, yeah, but back in the pipes. So if you missed them, well, there you go. I also get confused around here for obvious reasons, but this is a much more forgiving part of the sewers because it's confusing, but it all leads to the same place, pretty much. So so that was something of a blessing in this whole episode, and we get hit by this guy, but I don't care. And we also opened the shortcut, but thankfully we don't get to use it. There is no need for us to use that shortcut. And the moment I see the basilisk, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna fuck off now. There is no way I'm gonna fight that basilisk again. So yeah, now we are just in a straight line to the boss, I believe. We're out of the sewers. Yes, we're just here. We grab the ritual pot, even though I don't use it, and take the elevator down. That's pretty cool. Finally, we're out of the sewers, and we just have to kill the boss, which is not gonna be a challenge in any way because I'm level 200, and this is like a level 100 area, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so now the thing is, you might be looking at the video and saying, well, if we're at the end of the area and we only have the boss to kill and it's not a challenge, what's the rest of the area? Now, obviously you can hover and skip ahead and see, but I recommend that you don't, because after we kill this guy, it doesn't even matter. This guy is Moog, the Omen. It's a clone of Moog, Lord of Blood. I don't know how they do that. It's a projection. It's sort of the same thing that Morgoth did with Margit in Stormvale, because they're one and the same person, but Margit is a projection or an illusion. I think it's a projection of Morgoth, and it's the same with this guy. Apparently these guys can just do that, the Omen type enemies. But yeah, I don't know if it's because this guy is a projection or what, but I was not able to rot it, evidently. So I don't know what's up with that, but I also didn't need to rot him because, yeah, Waves of Darkness, it does a lot of damage with the Mimic Tear as well, so he's almost dead. It's fine. I did not care about this fight at all. Like, this is much more difficult when you come here at the appropriate level, because you have this small room, and if you don't do enough damage and if you don't kill this guy fast enough, he starts doing the blood spell bullshit, and that's hard to deal with in this small room. But anyway, we rest at the Grace just out of habit, I guess, or just to get my stuff back. We open this chest, we get the Earthly Favor +1, and then we hit this, and guess what? There's a whole nother fucking area. So that's what we're gonna do for the rest of the video. We're gonna be doing the hardest boss in Elden Ring, Gravity. You have this platforming parkour puzzle bullshit, which is not very fun. I'm gonna show the first attempt just so you can see, just so you can get a feel of how much bullshit there is in this one area. So yeah, you just have, I mean, it's pretty obvious what you have to do. You just have to fall on these platforms and make your way down. So that's something. I mean, it was pretty okay so far to just fall down on these platforms or drop down, but now you have to drop down on those slabs, these stone slabs, these these graves, I guess, or coffins, or whatever the fuck they are, which is it's very annoying because you know there's no ledges. You just have to sort of jump correctly, or else you're gonna overshoot or undershoot. So that's very frustrating. And there's also no obvious way down. Like you have to keep looking around, and you can jump to one of these graves and sort of make a mistake and reach a point of no return, where you just essentially have to kill yourself because there's nowhere to jump to except down. And as you can see, it's very easy to just miscalculate a jump and die. I was gonna quit out there. I didn't quit out in time because yeah. But anyway, this is just a sped up footage of me trying to make my way down. Hope you enjoy the music. It's royalty free, so don't worry. All is well. I'm not gonna get copyright stricken. I hope so anyway. But yeah, I just got more and more frustrated. And if you did this, you are perfectly familiar with this feeling, because you know you just don't know where to go, right? And until you find that sort of line, that sort of route, if you will, you're just gonna keep dying. But yeah, this is the final attempt. This is where I actually make it down. So this is why we are back to normal speed. The beginning much the same, not nothing to say here. But yeah, what happens at the bottom? Let's talk about that, because that's actually quite interesting. At the bottom here, there is a thing called the frenzied flame, and the three fingers. Now the three fingers are sort of a conduit of the frenzied flame, which is this sort of force that wants to just kill everything and essentially sterilize the universe. So that's fun, and you can make your way down here and get marked by the frenzied flame, and that will lock you into the frenzied flame ending. Here I'm considering this message of that says try backstepping, and I ultimately decide against it because I'm not in the mood of doing the old backstep into death combo. So I ignore it and go my own way, which was the correct way, as it turns out. But yeah, if you make your way down here and you get marked by the frenzied flame, that will lock you into one of the bad endings of the game, the frenzied flame ending, where you just sort of burn everything and sterilize the universe. You can sort of remedy that if you choose this ending. You can turn back, but you have to do a whole bunch of bullshit. You have to do Millicent's questline, I'm pretty sure, and then you have to kill Melania, and then you also have to, yeah, you have to kill Melania, and then you have to kill Placidusax, which is a secret boss in Farum Azula, and then that will allow you to cleanse the frenzied flame from you and allow you to choose a different ending after Elden Beast. But man, you might as well start a new game than do that. But here I am celebrating that I finally made it down. So that's pretty cool, and I'm just gonna go to the frenzied flame door and demonstrate how to access it. I'm not gonna do it, even though there's no consequences for me. But yeah, you have to take your armor off, and then you will be able to interact with the door. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care, even though there are no consequences for me, because I've already beaten the game, so there's no ending for me anymore. But I just didn't feel like doing it. But it's it's an interesting piece of lore, because Vike, if you remember him, if you look at his armor, you can see the three fingers made their mark on his armor, and this is why the frenzied flame now requires you to take off your armor so that they can fully grasp you. But anyway, we have that illusory wall, we have this random chest, and guess what? guess fucking what, guys? There's another fucking illusionary wall, or illusory wall, and here we are in another fucking area, the deep root depth, or the deep root depths, I believe, which are literally the roots of the earth tree. So that's what we're gonna do in the next episode, I suppose. We're just gonna go through that. It's a pretty quick area, but we're gonna go through it anyway. This is the end of this episode. Quite a lot done. It feels like a long one, so I hope you enjoyed it. I thank you for watching. I wish you a great day ahead of you and a goodbye.